goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the point.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Williams against Melton. There's Simons with a three. Portland, no good that time either. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry passes to Wiggins. Puts up a three. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 6.
Knocked down from the corner. That's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I just love the ball.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Will it go? Avdia can't get it to go.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Grant from the arc. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on. The coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him. Stick with it. Try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
It's stolen by Green. Simons against Curry. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Avdia. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Back to Curry. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Curry. Melton outside. 5 on the clock. Green for 3.
As a defender, Grant has terrific instincts. He just stays all over the shooter.
And it's Green missing. Simons finds Grant. Out to Simons. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 14. Curry surveys, takes the 3, and the Warriors get it back. Outside for Green. They shoot again. He gets it in there. Curry's got 16 points now.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the Warriors pushing it up now. The kick out to Wiggins. Shoots over Simons. That won't go either for Curry.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. He's got 18.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, the length and athleticism Grant possesses is hard to match up against, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
It's his first trip to the line. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Good on the second one. And he makes all three. 23 seconds left in the first. Here's Green. And Ayton pulls it down.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Grant. Over Green. Portland, no good that time either. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors with 4 3-pointers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The play will be reviewed by the NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now Curry. He's got 19. Not going to go that time.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Ayton. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Simons. The rebound by Melton. The Warriors lead by 14. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Oh, yes! Throw it down!
Oh. Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Ayton passes to Sharp. Ayton inside. Looney's there. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Curry's shot is off. Blazers trail by 16. Abdi outside. The three ball. He buries it from 3. Abdi has got 6 points.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear.
Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And here's Grant from the arc. On the wing, Grant jacks up a 3. Looney grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Curry. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Fires from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharp's take charge attitude.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Looney. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Simons with a rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks down the long J. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Melton. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Blazers trail by 10. Sharp with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Sharp passes to Avdia, and here's Simons. It's stolen by Green. The floater, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Sharp, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Looney, and it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Green. Robert Williams checked in for Portland.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Melton. Outside Curry. Launches it. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Sharp. The shot's good. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside Kuminga. So we conclude the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 11. Well, now, okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for Golden State.
Man,
That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's gonna have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Melton passes to Curry. And here's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Simons. Avdia outside. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry finds Melton. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Melton. And he ends up missing both free throws. Simons passes to Sharp. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the right side. Here's Jackson Davis. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sharp, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Tipped away. Anderson passes to Hield. Over Sharp. And it's Hield missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Simons passes to Williams. His first shot attempt. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Warriors, 4th.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
Benton, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Grant the pass to Henderson. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors lead by 10. To the middle. Grant with a steal. Here's the break. Three-pointer. Henderson misses. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Jackson Davis. There's the triple, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Anderson can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 13. Henderson outside. Williams from long range. Knocked away. Back to Henderson. Hits the trifecta. Henderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Healed from outside. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Henderson outside. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Grant's shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Henderson finds Grant. Here's Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Whoa, Wiggins with feeling.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Williams passes to Henderson. To the inside. Outside for Grant. 6 to shoot. And it's Deniavia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pajemski. Healed on the wing. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
And here's Ayton. What if it goes? He got it up. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Moses Moody out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Moody misses. Blazers trail by 12. Pass to Henderson. Inside. Here's Kamare. Laid it in. Nice touch off the window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Right side Moody. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Kuminga for three. Rebounded by Kamari. Well, the Trailblazers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Pajemski. Left side Moody. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Pajemski. Over Henderson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Blazers trail by 8. Here's Reith. Covered by Jackson Davis. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Pass to Kamari. Over to the wing. Here's Reith. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 9. And here's Kuminga for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Williams got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. Here's Reith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Look here. Anderson's checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. Heald's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Grant comes in for Reith. Avdia, he's checked in for Kamara. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
What a make by Simons, ready to produce under pressure.
Curry passes to Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Now Portland with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Williams. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now just a three-point Warrior lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Williams. Now the Blazers on the move. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Wiggins outside. Avdia pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sharp. Oh, he nails it!
A fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments. And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Simons against Curry. Simons passes to Greg. Simons against Curry. Off the outside. The three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Wiggins to get back on track. Missed it. Sharp with it. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about does it for the first game of
the team's confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Dallas. Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cullen passes to Tice. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Melton. And here is Curry. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Now, here's Melton. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. The shot by Curry, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, yeah, you got to keep pace with Murray on the break, or this is exactly what will happen.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Shot on the wing. Another miss by Curry.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Tice. It's stolen by Curry. The tray. Another miss by Curry. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Murray kicks to Tice. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Curry against Tice. Curry dishes to Wiggins. No good from outside. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the boys and make those free throws.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. Thank you for the report. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. So, Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 37-point game against Dallas.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And stolen by Melton. Wiggins outside. Over McCollum. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Green. Pushing it up. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That three off the mark. To the paint, here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid.
And so it's New Orleans. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So for New Orleans right now, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Daniel Tice out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Murray in at the point.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient, long-range bomber.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Murray, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Curry kicks to Melton. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Fires the three. Not going to go that time. Warriors trail by 11. And it's the Warriors on the break. Kept alive. Takes a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ingram outside. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To halt the run, Curry with the bucket.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Curry against Murray. There's the three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry with it. Out guarded by Murray. The shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans leading by 11. Launches it. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Here's Melton. Off target from 3-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Number 5, the Warriors.
This is a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. Kuminga's come in for Wiggins. And it's Buddy Hield in for DeAnthony Melton. Hield with the bucket.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And here's McCollum for 3. Pelicans keep it alive. It's McCollum on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Hield. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors trail by 7. Anderson passes to Curry. The 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Anderson's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's McCollum. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Here's Anderson. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks it out to McCollum. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots a fader. And it's Looney with the rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that concludes half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hield is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Moody. And it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
New Orleans making a switch here. Here's Moody. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Noel, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Curry. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Murray finds Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Now Looney. He has yet to score.
And let's check out the numbers for Williams. Great showing for him.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some
Previous play is under review.
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technique.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Murray comes in for Noel, and he's good on the second. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Down low, knocks it loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
From deep, Green. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size, and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a chance.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Coming off a terrific season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Warriors trail by 18. They kick it out to Green. Here's Moody. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Waters. 36 seconds left in the third. Crafty move, driving inside. A nice shot by Moody.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Hawkins shot good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Pelican 5 right now. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's McCollum. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 17. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Melton, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Wiggins from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins just got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Pass to Tice. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
Trey Murphy.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Melton against McCollum. Melton kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. No good on that one. Pelicans leading by 17. And it's Tice in the corner. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. A 3 from McCollum. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
How about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Paczynski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 16. 3-pointer. Melton, no good. On the wing, Murray. He's defended by Paczynski.
Yeah, a little extra on that finish from Ingram. That was impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pelicans leading by 18. And the layup is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Ingram against Wiggins. Back to Pajemski. For Murray. Shot by Pajemski, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Wiggins from outside. And the Warriors get it back. And Green gets it to go. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tice. Draymond Green grabs the miss. So it's the Warriors now. That ball, nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he misses the dunk. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd.
for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt, and it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Sinks the tray.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
And Williamson throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Pass to Simons, and DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Portland. It's a 3-point game, and there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
And Allie, thanks. Ingram finds Tice. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by Ingram.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Stolen by Sharpe. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Out to McCollum. Ingram against Simons. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Henderson, he's checked in for Sharpe. New Orleans shooting their first foul shot of the night. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Simons. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Beyond the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 5. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Pelicans lead by 3. Tice into the lane. And finished off by Tice.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Murray from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To stop the run. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Not maybe the best thought to try to out-physical Robert Williams.
McCollum outside. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Murray passes to Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4-3. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 4. The drive by Henderson. Pass to Williams. McCollum against Henderson. Takes a three. No good there. For New Orleans, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Portland making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Ooh, Williams with the block.
Electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Avdia passes to Grant. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shoots over Grant. Off target from the wing. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Pelicans on top, leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Sharp against McCollum. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans lead by 4. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Basket's good.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
A clear look for Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Grant outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Sharp goes in. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Murray deciding where to go with it. To the middle. And the officials call a traveling violation. Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Avdia, good.
And a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And they pick up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 3. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Reed, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Here's Ingram. No good with the elbow jumper. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Grant, the pass to Sharp. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
That one drops. He ties it up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams.
With a draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdija, a young but established player on a value contract, Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdija is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Chomps, thank you. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Back to McCollum. Alvarado outside. 4 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Here's Henderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jose Alvarado. That free throw, no good. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Drops in the 3.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Avdija against Jones. Avdija, good. Avdija's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp finds Henderson. Back to Sharp. And here's Henderson. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Alvarado with a steal. Got it up. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
31.
It'll be the Mavericks against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Two of the best teams in the league face.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
They've been playing very unselfish.
And that's it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. All the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's McCollum. And the layup is good off the glass. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion love knocking that one away.
Count that one. McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Just 21 wins for Portland last year, Brent. Their lowest total since the 71-72 season.
The NBA and the history serves me right. That was just their second year in the NBA. I do like the youth movement. This team has to rebuild in the Rose City. They've got some interesting pieces, but this one's going to take some time.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Banton comes in for Henderson. Boston's checked in for New Orleans. Noel comes in for C.J. McCollum. Jones, he's checked in for Boston. New Orleans shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, "Your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it." Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's New Orleans now. They picked up 11 straight. Here's Hawkins. Outside Jones. Pass to Tice. And he converts the layup. Tice has got 4 points this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
It's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Banton. Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Portland. The Pelicans lead by 15. Here's Williamson. Here's Noel. Williamson outside. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brent, Herb Jones looks like he might be the next elite perimeter defender.
Well, he's been amazing in the early part of his career. He closes out his space so well on people, in control and balanced, able to catch guys' first move. He is asked to guard the primary offensive wing on a nightly basis, and Herb Jones is up to the challenge.
Reed, he's checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Murray. Here's Sharp. Portland again missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To stop the drought, Jones with some nice D.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Murray, no good. Blazers trail by 21. And stolen by Murray. On the break. Some room here for Jones. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's not an easy shot for most players, especially young ones, but Jones looks settled in.
Sharp passes to Walker. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Jones. It's a one-on-one situation. Pulls up, high post. And it's Reith with the rebound. To the paint. Pass to Sharp. Launches a three. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds in the game. Simons with a steal. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
First personal foul.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jose Alvarado, Herb Jones out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Daniel Tice, and it's Murray in at the point. Murray for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And some changes here for Portland. Banton comes in for Rupert, and it's Henderson in for Sharp. Banton on the wing. On the wing, Simons. Defended by Murray. Simons, that one's good.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
To the paint. Alvarado outside. Pass to Murray. There's the drive. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The Pelicans lead by 20. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Here's Grant. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. That one's good for 2.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
Here's Henderson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. for three. Trailblazers keep it alive.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Alvarado over to help. Stolen by Jones. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Alvarado. Three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Henderson scanning the floor. Simons outside. The three from Ayton. Alvarado with a rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 23% so far. And Grant gets it to go.
That's some confidence right there. Grant knowing exactly when to pull up on the dime.
Simons with a steal. And they're on the run. Got a piece of it. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Alvarado. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zion Williamson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Sharp passes to Graham. Back to Sharp. Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
McCollum, a pass to Ingram. Nifty move. McCollum with it. Picked up by Grant. Williamson passes to Ingram. Buries it from three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Simons passes to Sharp. From downtown, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie LaFleur.
kicked off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. D'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. On the wing, Melton. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Golden State foul.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice vision from the youngster, sharp that time.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another one.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Simons against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Avdia. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses, as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Avdia can't hit. Warriors leading by 3. For 3. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes remaining.
And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Williams. Avdia's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Portland. Shoots. And he can't bank that one in. Simons finds Grant. Into Simons. He's looking for Williams and finds him. That puts them in the lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Williams with the block. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Here's Sharp. Simons, the pass to Williams. And here's Sharp. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused. Completely automatic. Green against Simon. Curry's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Grant for 3. The Warriors pull it in. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Melton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Simons kicks to Grant. Williams with a clean look. Portland no good that time either. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
Andrew Wiggins.
Simons up top, guarded by Kerr. Grant for 3. That shot off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And the Warriors with possession here. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. It's good from long range.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Grant. Kuminga the pass to Wiggins. Healed from outside. Avdia with the rebound. Sharp against Curry. Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Simons from outside. Unable to get that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And look out the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Warriors.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long 3. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep 3s.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Simons kicks to Avdia. Connects from 3-point range. Avdia's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Back to Hield. Here's Green driving to the basket. And Green slams it in.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
Grant in the post.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Up top, Curry, covered by Simons. Takes the 13-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Looney kicks to Hield, pass to Green. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Looney with it. He's covered by Ayton. And Sharp has it in the corner. That's tipped. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Outside, Simons. Ayton in the corner. Back to Simons. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Portland trailing here. Grant with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Curry kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Dallas. Curry with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Looney from downtown. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grant finds Sharp. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Stolen by Anderson. Now the Warriors moving it up. The 3. Curry from 3.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things.
And next up on the dock. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga out there with Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't.
Under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you. And for Portland, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Simons finds Sharp. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Warriors have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Back to Jackson-Davis. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga against Sharp. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Anderson. The offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Fires from deep. Again, Curry missing. And here is Simon. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Sharp. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead it. Back to Jackson-Davis. Curry looking it over. Here is Anderson. Back to Curry. Pulls it from 20. And they recover it. Melton passes to Curry. They get the rebound. Outside, Kuminga. And stolen by Simon. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Short. That's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To stop the drought. To the left side wing. Curry on the wing. Covered by Simon. Back to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. And here's Anderson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Avdia's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. Inside, stolen by Avdia. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Outside Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Looney comes in for Kyle Anderson, and Hield subbed in for Kuminga.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Driving the lane, That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for Melton.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Henderson kicks to Murray. Back to Henderson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Kamare. Offline with his three. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
At 220 pounds, Hield is a bigger guard. Helps him absorb some of those hits.
Here's Kamare. Henderson left side. Sinks the triple. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson Davis in the corner. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. And coming up is... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead.
Warriors trail by 4. Melton kicks to Kuminga. Higgins outside. The Trailblazers pull it in. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wiggins dishes to Kuminga. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. Out to the right wing. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading by 4. Ayton, the pass to Banton. Here's Reith. Jackson Davis defending. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Reith, and it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 4. Golden State moving it around. Here's Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Melton. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Reith. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Delano Banton.
Substitution on the
Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Higgins trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Williams outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Rupert. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
On the wing, Green. From the line. That one wide left. Trailblazers leading by 7.
2 minutes.
Takes the 13-footer. Williams can't get it to go. Williams has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Moody. Drills the three-pointer.
One of the all-time great passing big men. Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
Right side, Simon. Grant on the wing. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grant's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Freez Jackson Davis is checked in for Anderson. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Pajemski. Heels checked in for D'Anthony Melton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. Want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
The kick out to Williams. Grant the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Green. Outside Curry. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Avdia. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Williams inside the line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Nails the triple.
This is why you turn to Hield. What a huge moment for him there.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Green.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Grant outside. From the arc. Tries again. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage. how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Here's Curry, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Up top, McCollum. Melton covers. Green against Williamson. Rebounded by Green. And just about a minute into this first quarter. There's the 3. Tice grabs the miss. Here's New Orleans now. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Back to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Curry against Murray. Pass to Curry. Melton with the ball. Outside Curry. The 3. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Murray. Drive by Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Not just a lights-out shooter, Curry is also exceptional on the drive.
And last year, coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McCollum, the pass to Murray. Knocked loose and stolen by Melton. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Murray scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. McCollum right side. Williamson outside. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Melton. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Here's Green. And the layup is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The kick out, Curry fires it, And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside for Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Number 25, Trey Murphy.
Murray against Curry. Green in the post. Melton outside. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the floor for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's McCollum. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
This one for 3. He drops it from range. And it's all knotted up.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy III. I guess that is why he has the 3rd in his name.
Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
The Warriors' shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Melton finds Wiggins. Back to Melton. The kick out to Wiggins. Blocked! And here they come.
Go up and get it. Trey Murphy.
Assistant Murray.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, you don't want to give Murray too many of those opportunities. He is lethal in transition.
There's Jackson Davis. And the Warriors miss again. New Orleans leading by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Out to McCollum. Outside Ingram. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The floater, and it's blocked. Curry against Murray. Jackson Davis in the high post. And stolen by Murray. Now the Pelicans in transition. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
They retain possession. Green with the ball. McCollum covering. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Outside Curry. Wiggins for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Outside Ingram. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins left side. Here's Jackson Davis. The kick out to Wiggins. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. The 3. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
Tice passes to McCollum. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Melton. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by New Orleans.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And it's Green missing. Pass to Tice, and here's Murray. Tice, a screen on Curry. Back to Tice. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for New Orleans. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this.
The Warriors, 23.
Hello, everybody. We all like...
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those...
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not.
First team foul. The play is under review under NBA rules.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's McCollum. That one doesn't drop. Looney with some nice D. Wing shot on the way. Outside for Green. Wiggins from long range. And that comes off the assist by Green. Wiggins got 9 points.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Williamson for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Alvarado outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Outside Curry. Over Williamson. That's short off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And the basket by Hield.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds violation.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Pelicans, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Robinson Earl's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for McCollum. Wiggins, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Alvarado. It's stolen by Looney. Kuminga with it. Robinson Earl on him. Back to Kuminga for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Ingram finds Jones. Here's Robinson Earl. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
2 minutes.
Right side Hield. And stolen by Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. Look at Williamson finish the oop.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Pass to Wiggins. Pajemski. Pelicans cleared away.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Williamson. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Zion Williamson.
Well, he's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And it's New Orleans ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Now here's McCollum. Moody defends. Great open look there. Tice has got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Ingram on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Tice passes to Murray. Tice inside. Defended by Pajemski.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Golden State, Kyle Anderson is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Waters in at the 2 spot. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Pass to Misi. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. Misi's got his first 2 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now Pajemski. Hield on the wing with the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Launches it. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Tice. Jones from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Waters. Hield on the wing. Pass to Waiters. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Pajemski with it. Defended by Murray. Anderson passes to Kuminga. It's deflected. And he stays with it. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Left side Jones. Pass to Misi. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. They kick it out to Murray. Tice with the ball. Kuminga defends. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Misi from outside. Off the mark. Warriors trail by 11. Inside. Outside Jones. And he dunks it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Green's checked in for New Orleans. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Left side Murray. Outside Green. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Anderson. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Now here's Tice, covered by Jackson Davis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And it's Buddy Hield in for Melton. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. The 3 from Curry. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Williamson. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Curry, defended by Murray. And again, no good by Golden State. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pelicans.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Here's New Orleans now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Shot's good by McCollum.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Pulls up for three.
Stephen Curry. 3 points.
Here's McCollum. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. Here's Avdia. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Murray for 3. Rebound by Williams. Avdia, the pass to Grant. Here's Simons. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home just couldn't pull out the win.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
Now here's Murray. Out to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
It's stolen by Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ingram.
Well, he's got those quick feet and that 7'6" wingspan. Williams, a factor defensively.
Sharp, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Ingram. Williams with the block. And now Portland on the break. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ingram passes to McCollum. The rebound by Sharp. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. Grant for 3. Williams can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Ingram wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
New Orleans leading by 3. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Williamson with it. Now defended by Grant.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game and his job of finding his teammate there.
And another turnover here by Portland.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Good season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And it's Simons missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Williamson kicks to Murray. Ingram dishes to Murray. Out to Ingram. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trains the three-pointer. Avdia's got 5.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Tice passes to Murray. The shot's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Avdia from outside off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. It's the NBA. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Right, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Portland again missing.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've managed to force turnovers with their energy and effort defensively, and it's led to some easy offense.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 11. And Portland with another turnover here. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Knocked loose. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off. Road trip beginning in Oklahoma City, where they'll take on the Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Sharp. A three-pointer is right on target.
For 3.
Sharp's got it back down to within single digits for Portland. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard, their apparent hitter.
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Pass to Kamare. And here's Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Grant on the wing. Still scoreless. Money from the wing.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
No good from Grant. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against...
Oh, yes, sir. Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 12. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes play, they get it back. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. McCollum, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pelicans leading by 10. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Really developing into one of the better shooters in the league. Murphy can dish it as well.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left now here in the second. And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Kamare misses. New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
That's it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Hawkins. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Hawkins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking a 19-point lead into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Gotta be impressed with what he's done so far, right, fellas?
Oh, for sure, Ernie. It reminds me of the times when my shot was falling. There was no better feeling.
Hold on for a second. Upstairs, can you give me that footage?
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Trailblazers.
Poor communication right now.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half, and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Hawkins. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Green, and it's Alvarado in at the 1. It's the Pelicans 5. To the left wing, and stolen by Sharp. And now Portland on the break. No good from Grant.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Three-pointer. Avdia can't hit.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Williamson. Goes up the baseline. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Grant, that's good.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have a presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shaedon Sharpe.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
New Orleans making a switch here.
Number 55.
Goes up off the inbound. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got his first basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
No good from Grant.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
One-on-one fast break. Simons finds Williams. No good on the three. Pelicans leading by 20. Pass to Ingram. Stolen by Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Floats it up for Grant. Ingram with the steal. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Get the youngster out there on the run. Jones pulled away from the pack and got the bucket.
Here's Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pelicans with the rebound. Pass to Noel. Jones with it. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. That one, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Avdia. Some solid defense from Ingram. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. Henderson for 3. He doesn't hit that one. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Robinson Earls checked in.
Number 50.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Ingram passes to Noel. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. McCollum, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. It's tipped.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
For the 3, C.J. McCollum. And that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but Its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's New Orleans. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Portland, they're shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. On the floor for Portland, we've got Jabari Walker. Also clinging out there. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Murray. And it's Rupert in at point guard.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Tice. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Williamson is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl.
Number 1.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Walker. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Walker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland.
I kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Thibault. And Murray's got the ball here for Portland. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Murray with it. Outguarded by Murray. Ingram left side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
So for the Trailblazers, and some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Murray, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest. They're all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's the 3. And it's sharp missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Kicks it out to McCollum. Tice with a screen on Sharp. Tice passes to McCollum. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Reed. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Blazers substitution.
And so here is New Orleans. Stolen by Grant.
denismda. Anthony
looking to get it going.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's Williams. Pass to Simons. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
I know it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Out left to the wing. Tice, no one around him. Walker with the rebound. Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that one falls for Walker. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Tice passes to Williamson. Pass to Rupert. Puts up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Here's McCollum. Ball's knocked loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling